What if I told you that every month, while generating AI voices, ElevenLabs is quietly charging you far more than you realize? The same voices, same quality, and even the same models you're paying for might be available elsewhere for less than half the price. That's hard to believe, right? Haha, I thought so too. Most people think ElevenLabs is costly because it's the best. I did too until I found something surprising. The same voice models you hear on ElevenLabs are available on another platform, with the same natural tone, but at a much lower cost. It's called Genai Pro. I've left the link below. This platform offers voices that are just as realistic, and sometimes even better, with more options and much lower prices. And no, I'm not referring to those robotic AI voices. These sound so natural that if you close your eyes, you won't be able to tell if it's human or AI. I still remember the first time I realized what was going on. Honestly, I couldn't believe it. ElevenLabs' creator plan costs $22 a month. You get 100,000 credits. A standard YouTube script runs about 150 to 200 words per minute, which is roughly 800 to 1,000 characters. So, those 100,000 credits? They only give you around 100 minutes of voice generation per month. If you run a faceless YouTube channel or create content regularly, you know that won't last long. It happened to me too. I had my content calendar all planned out, and by the second week, my credits were gone. That's when I found something amazing, a tool called Genai Pro. They offer a plan with 11 million credits for just $39. Let that sink in. ElevenLabs costs $22 for 100 minutes. Genai Pro costs $39 for over 11,000 minutes. That's 110 times more voice generation. To put it another way, creating a 30-minute video with ElevenLabs costs around $6.60. With Genai Pro, just 4 cents. If you make one 10-minute video a day, you'd spend about $66 a month with ElevenLabs and less than 40 cents with Genai Pro. When I first ran the numbers, I thought I'd messed up the math. It felt impossible, but I double-checked. And no, the numbers were real. Genai Pro wasn't just cheaper, it was way ahead. But in the back of my mind, I kept wondering, what if it's too good to be true? What if Genai Pro is low-priced because the voice sounds cheap, or robotic, or broken? If that were true, everything would fall apart. So before I made this video, I decided not to rely solely on the price tag. I would test it myself. I ran many experiments. I opened ElevenLabs and Genai Pro in 2 tabs of the same browser, loaded the exact same script, and hit Generate. I compared different models and tones. When the results came in, I sat quietly for a moment. Honestly, it was shockingly convincing. Real, human, impressive. I wanted to be completely sure about Genai Pro's quality, because I never want to suggest something that would make your content sound cheap or robotic. That's a line I won't cross. So let's go to the screen. Right now, I'm playing the same script on both platforms. Listen closely and guess which is ElevenLabs and which is Genai Pro. Clip 1.
Is AI coming for your job? The 3 most important skills you need to survive the next technological revolution before it's too late.
Clip 2.
Is AI coming for your job? The 3 most important skills you need to survive the next technological revolution before it's too late.
If you're thinking, I really can't tell the difference, you're not alone. Hearing them back to back, the difference is maddeningly subtle, almost non-existent. One more thing to be clear about, cheap doesn't mean bad. Genai Pro is built on a smart system that cuts costs while keeping voice quality high. Next, I'll walk you through how to use Genai Pro to start saving money immediately. I'll show every step, including a few hidden features most creators don't know about. Alright, the link to Genai Pro is right below. One click takes you to the homepage. The interface is clean and simple. I clicked the tiny sign up button at the top right and signed in with Google. Instantly, I was in the dashboard. As soon as I logged in, I received 10,000 free credits as a new user. I was honestly impressed because that lets you test the whole platform and generate a few minutes of voice without spending any money. Next, I checked the credit packages. 1 million credits for $9, 3 million for $19, The most popular one, 11 million credits, is only $39. If you plan to stick around, there's also a 33 million credit plan for $109, valid for 180 days. Now, let's explore the lab section, where the real magic begins. There's a large text field waiting for you, and you can paste entire scripts there. The best part is, there's no character limit. As long as you have credits, you can generate audio of any length. For YouTube automation creators, this is a big deal. You won't have to copy-paste small chunks just to avoid text limits. Compared to ElevenLabs, where you constantly monitor your character count, you can see how much of a difference this makes. Right below the text field, there's language selection. GenAI Pro supports over 10 languages. Next is voice selection. You can preview any voice with one click before choosing. If you find one that fits your video perfectly, just click the heart icon to save it to your favorites. But here's something most people don't even know about GenAI Pro, a hidden feature that really changes the game. You can go straight to ElevenLabs' official website, browse their entire voice library, pick any voice you like, and simply copy its voice ID. Then, just paste that ID into GenAI Pro. That's it. The same voice becomes available to you inside GenAI Pro, but the price difference? Huge! I tested it myself. I picked a voice from ElevenLabs called Nil. It had a calm, cinematic depth to it. The world is round, and the place which may seem like the end may also be the beginning.
The world is round, and the place which may seem like the end may also be the beginning.
I copied that voice ID, pasted it into GenAI Pro, ran a quick test generation, and when I heard the result, I honestly couldn't believe it.
The world is round, and the place which may seem like the end may also be the beginning.
Identical voice, same tone, same emotion, same nuance. But the price? Not even close. GenAI Pro was a fraction of the cost. Alright, let's make this practical. Since I make AI-focused tech tutorial videos, I'll pick a voice that fits that style. Clear, confident, and just a little cinematic.
Collaboration is like a map.
In my opinion, this one's perfect for my script, so I'm going to select it and hit the little heart icon to save it as a favorite so I can reuse it anytime I want. Once you find your voice, now the real game begins. Voice settings. This is where you decide how your voice will sound. How real, how expressive, and how human. The first option you'll see is model selection. Personally, I usually go with multilingual V2 because it gives the most professional, natural-sounding output. If you want faster generation, Flash v2.5 is a great alternative. You'll get quicker results with still good quality. Next is speed control. This one's simple. If your content is fast-paced or energetic, speed it up a little. For storytelling or narrative-style videos, the default speed usually feels the most natural. Then comes stability setting. Think of this as the voice's emotional temperature. A higher stability makes the voice calm, focused, and more serious. Lower it, and you'll get a more natural, expressive tone. I usually keep it between 40 to 50%. That's the sweet spot where the voice feels balanced and alive. After that, there's similarity setting. This controls the clarity and tonal consistency of the voice. I tend to keep it around 70%. So it still sounds clean and precise, but with a touch of human imperfection that makes it believable. And finally, style exaggeration. This is where you add emotion. If your script is dramatic or cinematic, push it up a little. If it's an explainer or a neutral tutorial, dial it down. Once everything's set, there's only one button left. Create. Click it, and within seconds, your screen lights up with a voice that's unmistakably yours.
Breaking. Google has unveiled Nano Pro, and the creator world has come to a standstill. A few months back, Nano transformed casual editing from reviving faded memories to generating tiny collectibles. It gave everyday users creative superpowers. But today, Nano Pro takes that moment and turns it into a movement.
Polished and professional. The quality is excellent at 44.1 kHz, which is the same standard used in professional broadcasts. By the way, generated files stay on the platform for only 24 hours. After that, they are automatically deleted to save storage. So make sure to download anything you want to keep. So yeah, that's GenAI Pro. It's cheaper, faster, and honestly a total game changer for creators like us. If you're serious about content creation, this one is definitely worth checking out. Click the link in the description, give it a try yourself, and let me know what you think in the comments.